pulling up to the side of the passenger. So she wants someone flyer, sir. Me, I'm flyer than an astronaut. Never been caught like Juggernaut, man, unstoppable. Got to have my way with you, girl, you know the only way is up. Me have six senses, gives an upper hand from my performances. Yeah, the proof's in the pudding. I'm a heavy walking crooked. It just starts with a two-sip of the Usyk, then the sexual tension. Cause the boost ain't fuck with a real one, the man a bootleg. Girl pulling up to the side of the passenger. So she wants someone flyer, sir. Me, I'm flyer than an astronaut. Never been caught like Juggernaut, man, unstoppable. Got to have my way with you, girl, you know the only way is up. Me with that girl, it's been a long time, yeah. Since my love and it's been acquired. You gonna have to keep it quiet. You don't want the neighbors to fuck up a vibe, it's alive, yeah. We should put this on, it's alive, yeah. Now everyone can see how I rock your body. Me have six senses, gives an upper hand from my performances. Yeah, the proof's in the pudding. I'm a heavy walking crooked. It just starts with a two-sip of the Usyk, then the sexual tension. Cause the boost ain't fuck with a real one, the man a bootleg. Girl pulling up to the side of the passenger. So she wants someone flyer, sir. Me, I'm flyer than an astronaut. Never been caught like Juggernaut, man, unstoppable. Got to have my way with you, girl, you know the only way is up.
Hello guys, welcome to Boxing Blog Center, the home of Nigerian African boxing. And please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now. We are live, okay? We are live, and we are going to be talking about some recent topic out there. We'll be addressing the let the fight, the potential rematch. I say potential because we don't know, bro. Usyk is currently in Ukraine fighting against the Russian invasion, rightly so, defending his nation. I think Usyk is, like, I respect Usyk. I respect the Klitschko's. I think it is their duty. Like, it's very hard, very difficult for people to defend, you know, their land. You know, not everybody, like, especially when, I mean, rich people, because Usyk has got money. Okay, he's not the average Ukrainian that is struggling, struggling to put food on the table, something like that. He's a very rich guy. I mean, he's got money, a lot of money. Compared to, of course, look at the Klitschko brothers as well. We're going to be discussing about Canelo Alvarez taunting the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman, and Fury Whyte selling over 85,000 tickets within 3 hours. Anyway, let's get to the first one here. So, Canelo Alvarez finally responded to Kamaru Usman. He was asked about the possibility of an Usman fight, and he said, listen, payday. Literally, the guy just shut down the Usman fight, the potential fight. Let's get down here, Kenejuku, to give his quick take on this. Kenejuku, like, why is Canelo saying payday? I know he's fighting Bivol next. You know, I think Bivol is a worthy opponent. Don't you think a crossover fight, you know, matchup would be good for all parties, bro? Why is it
Yeah,
saying,
but
"Oh, payday, payday"? Like I understand Usman doesn't earn even a quarter of what Canelo earns, but why does he have to say that? He also said that about Demetrius Andrade, and I was like, does he really want to fight Andrade? I don't know, man. But anyway, it's one of those things. He's not free. He's not scared of anyone anyway. I think Canelo is a guy that will fight anybody. But
yeah,
it's been a constant sort of repetition of saying, "Oh, payday, payday, payday." Each time he's asked to in the possibility of fighting someone, people that the fat fans would love to see.
yeah, that's the thing. The love-hated thing with Canelo. On one hand, we're saying that fight the people that you feel that you should actually fight. But I think since he's the only real A side in boxing right now, if you look at it on a global scale, ever since Manny Pacquiao left and Floyd Mayweather retired, he's just flexing that his muscle, and he's not even allowing anybody to, as in, he fights who he wants to fight. I mean, he does what he wants to do, and everybody will kill themselves for him, and he knows that everybody will kill themselves for him. So that's the truth of the matter. When when you're the finest boy in the room, or you have the pick of the all the most attractive girls, you can do anything that you want to do. So you have no this thing now, no reins on you. He just came out of a bidding war with the PBC and the Zone that was screaming, what do you call him? Pay-per-view is dead. Pay-per-view is dead. They adjusted their model can you imagine one human being make a whole business entity adjust his whole model? That they said pay-per-view is never coming back, and Canelo was their first major signing with pay-per-view never coming back, and now he's changed their whole model because they want him back. PBC were killing themselves also to make sure that it just turned into a bidding war. So when he knows that he has that amount of juice, then he can say anything. Regarding the Kamaru Usman fight, he mocked him as per payday, because he knew the journalist that even interviewed him, because I watched the interview yesterday, said that Canelo's money can pay for the whole what Canelo is making for the fight, this fight and the Triple G fight can pay for the whole UFC's card. And when he asked him, does he know? He said he knew. He knows. That's why he's saying payday, payday. That he knows that once you fight me, Kamaru will probably earn close to $8 to $10 million. That it's payday now. He sets him up for life. He doesn't need to fight again. So he knows that he's the biggest draw in boxing, and he knows that networks will kill themselves for him. So that's what he's just doing. It's just a flex, simple and short. And he used poor Kamaru. He used him. I wish the journalist would have never brought him up. But anyway, it is what it is.
Thanks, brother. I do appreciate your take on this. Let's get our brother on here. Tad Jagbe, like are you here with us, bro? I think. Wait, I think I lost you guys, bro. Let me see. I think I lost you guys. Oh. Okay, you guys should hold on. I made a little bit of mistake here. And I'm going to rectify it right now, man. You guys should just hold on. I'm going, yeah. Yeah.
I thought I was the only one. I went back.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'm back right now. Like I made a little bit of mistake here. So, Ty, what do you make of Canelo Alvarez's statement towards Kamaru Usman? The potential, fight between both. Usman wants it. Canelo is saying payday, taunting Usman, bro.
Listen,
is that appropriate?
Yeah, of course it's appropriate, man. Kamaru is my brother, but at the same time, listen, man. Usman doesn't have anything to offer Canelo. We've already seen a UFC fighter try to make his way into the ring, and then he got embarrassed by an old man. You know, I mean, the most Usman can do is fight, build himself up. It's not like he can't. He at least has some decent striking. You know, build himself up. Go into some of these boxing gyms. Get yourself a decent trainer and start working your way and impress Canelo. That's what he wants. Impress the man, and then make the crossover. You can't just automatically go in there and expect for him to fight you. You're not impressive to him. I mean, this guy, literally, I put together a list of people that could beat Canelo. You know. And so far, the guy has literally beaten the shit out of all of them. I'm not even talking about like he went past them or controversial these and that. He literally beat the shit out of all the guy I had on my list. The next person I have on my list is Bivol. Literally, I compiled a list on my list on Plant.
Bro,
Bivol.
I honestly disagree with your opinion right here. Saying, bro,
you can disagree all you want,
bro. I with respect, I disagree because, listen, when Joshua was a champion, and he was being called out by the UFC fighters, he didn't say, "Oh, because I had a lot more than them, no, I'm not going to fight." He said, "Listen, I want to do it." Just,
listen.
So
AJ wants to do it, but he ain't gonna do it right now. Like, come on, he ain't gonna do that right now. What you're telling me is,
and Joshua is even open to go to UFC.
Not that right now, man.
I'm not saying right now, but at least it's open to it. Canelo just shutting it down seems like he's scared because if he goes to the UFC, he doesn't. Usman will beat the shit out of him. You know already, bro. Usman will literally, make Canelo cry in the octagon. He will make him squirm.
Of course, these guys.
You know already. So what are you saying?
Listen. Any crossover each of them make, they lose. I mean, look at Clarissa Shields. She lost.
Bro,
she finally fought
if Usman make a crossover, he will lose on a boxing terms.
Kamaru's the one who's calling.
But he wouldn't be as embarrassing if Canelo go to UFC. You know already. Usman will literally make this guy. He will make this guy cry. He will make him cry and tell his mom and dad, "Mom, please come help me." He will make him scream. Bro, Usman, Kamaru Usman, bro, what are you saying? Did I do that, man? Continue, bro. Before
like I said, Usman is the one calling out Canelo. Canelo's not calling out Usman.
Yes, but won't you want to see the fight, a crossover fight, like maybe one in UFC, one, bro? Let's get things interesting right here, bro. Anyway,
if they impress me,
Conor McGregor did it.
UFC.
Why can't Canelo do it?
And look
what's so wrong about doing it? Say payday. But people, you think people won't see it?
Because it is true. Payday is payday.
You think? Listen, you think if they were to announce right now that he's gonna be a crossover fight, you think people want to see it? See Canelo fight in the UFC and Usman go to boxing? Do one UFC, one
right
UFC,
now,
one
not
boxing?
Not right now. Canelo's not interested in that right now. But listen, his reference to payday is these guys need to fight each other. Andrade is not even on my list of him beating Canelo with his last performance. That last performance just proves that the guy is not even on an elite level. Bro, Canelo beat the crap out of Andrade, man. Are you kidding me? Bro, Andrade needs to go somewhere. He definitely needs to go somewhere. All these guys that are calling him out need to fight each other. The Charlo brothers, Andrade, Benavidez, Plant, they all need to start mixing it up instead of calling Canelo out, man. Canelo's a cash cow. Let the man do whatever he wants to do. I got to give him that.
Thanks, but I appreciate your take on this. Let's go around here. Adewale.
I agree with Ty, like 99% of what he said. To be honest, it's Floyd Mayweather and what's the guy's name now? Conor McGregor. They robbed the bank. That's what they did. No other crossover fight will generate as much money as that fight did. Because fans now can see clearly that crossover fights are just, bro, they're mismatches. That's just what it is. Now, as far as Canelo's response to a call out from Kamaru Usman, I don't see anything disrespectful in it. Canelo has done what he has done to put himself in that position as the cash cow in boxing. Everybody is lining up to fight Canelo. Everybody wants to fight Canelo. It's not a miracle that these guys want to fight Canelo. They don't want to fight him because they want to beat him. Most of these guys want to fight him because they're going to earn $10 million. That's why they're trying to fight Canelo. And they are beginning to embarrass themselves. I was embarrassed for Demetrius Andrade when he went into that press conference. I was telling Canelo, oh, fight me, you've been ducking me since 154. Bro, the man just fought at 168. What are you talking about? He's been ducking you since You're not even in 168, you're in 160. Why are you calling out a guy in 168 that just became undisputed champion? It doesn't make sense. These guys are embarrassing themselves. I'm telling you, Jamal Charlo, who has he beaten? Jamal's fans will be screaming, oh, Canelo is ducking him. He's ducking him. Bro, a fight against Dimitri Bivol, it's a better fight than Jamal Charlo. It's a more risky fight for Canelo than Jamal. Bro, all these people need to chill, man. Leave Canelo alone. Go and build your own careers. To be honest, I like Kamaru Usman, and I root for him all the time. I want him to get the Canelo fight just for the money, so my boy Kamaru can chill. He would have millions of dollars in the bank. He probably would retire from combat sports. I would like that for him. But realistically, whatever he gets by calling out Canelo, because that is an easy payday, whatever he gets, the response he gets from Canelo, he has to deal with it. Canelo coming out and saying, oh, it's payday. Unfortunately, that's the truth. That's what all these people want from Canelo. They want the payday. So I have no qualms with Canelo on that.
It's okay for Canelo to fight the likes of Rocky Fielding, and anyway, I understand is your opinion. I get it. God bless you, brother. Stay blessed. So let's get to the next one right here. Next topic right here, which is the unified heavyweight king of the universe, Anthony Joshua. Sorry, the former bro. Like, damn, bro. I mean, calling Joshua former, it just doesn't seem. It just does not seem natural, bro. It just doesn't seem natural. Anyway, Joshua, versus Usyk, the rematch has collapsed. Okay. Usyk is currently in Ukraine, fighting a Russian invasion, defending his nation. By the way, I've been doing a lot of research regarding Ukraine, bro. Especially the research about the Donbass region. I watched a documentary. It was really sad, bro. Yeah. So I understand why Putin is really fighting hard right now. I don't blame I'm not taking side in this war at all. Because it's so funny that the Western media are not showing that. Oh my God. The Donbass region is literally fucked up, bro. Fucked up.
What do you mean? How do you mean?
Bro, I'm gonna send you a link. I think. Do you watch Russian TV? I think you should watch it.
No, we don't get it here, but I can watch it
online. It's online.
On the stick, on my Amazon Fire Stick.
Well, you gotta watch that, bro. I'm probably gonna record a documentary about. I think they will show it again, bro. You'll be very, very shocked by what you see. Anyway, fast forward to Usyk in Ukraine defending his nation, which rightfully so. Fight basically collapsed. Usyk is not. He doesn't know when he's gonna fight next. A belt is not as important as his country, rightly so. Now, should he be stripped and made a champion in recess? Should Usyk be stripped because we don't know when this war is going to end. Okay, we heard that Russia and Ukraine are in talks for a ceasefire. Before few weeks, I don't know what like it was escalated the game, bro. I'm tired of looking at on my timeline now. It's just about Ukraine, Russia. Guy, I'm tired of seeing the stuff. Now that I know what's going on right now, because if you're reporting one-sided story, then Russia will never give up because they want the world to also see the other side. Which we must see the other side. Now, Kaneshiko, what do you make of this right here? Let's go take real quick on this.
What do I make of what?
Well,
okay,
collapsing. Should the Usyk be stripped?
I think it's good. I think first of all, I think Usyk needs to be made champion in recess like Mikey Garcia was when he went on that this thing like Andrew Ward was. Extenuating circumstances, not a circumstance that AJ wanted, not a circumstance that Usyk wanted, but there's an extenuating circumstance now. So he just has to be made champion in recess. I think it's a blessing in disguise because that gives AJ a chance to work with his new coach. I think a good fight, like a rubber match with Andy Ruiz, he can take it this in June. He can take the rubber match with Andy Ruiz, or he can take what do you call it? He can take a fight like me. My personal what I've been saying is that he should probably fight somebody like Robert Helenius, who's an older heavyweight who is having sort of a purple patch, knocked out Kownacki twice, and is making a run. Has a good following in Scandinavia. Probably fight him in London or somewhere like that, and then or the Watford Stadium. Probably fight him like that. Have a real homecoming. Test out your skills, and then move forward in your life. I don't know whether Usyk will be back. I pray that he'll be back so they can continue their match. But all these boxers need to also understand that, bro, you have to get all these boxing matches out of your system before November, December, because by November, December. This is the World Cup year now. Isn't this the World? Yeah, this is the World Cup year. So there won't be any boxing matches November, December, really. So you guys have to hurry up and even Canelo knows. That's why he wants to squeeze in this Golovkin match and then do another match if he can, or just leave the Golovkin thing like that. It's the World Cup year, so Qatar, and it's December, so everybody needs to squeeze it in. So I just think that he has to be made champion emeritus. It's nobody's fault. If it was solely his fault, so you make him champion in recess. AJ uses his coach and then fights a top 10 potential heavyweight contender or a challenger or an ex-champion and moves on. I mean, the fight all of us would love to see on this panel, obviously, is AJ versus Deontay Wilder. It will make so much sense. But I doubt whether he's going to take that fight or they're going to propose that fight. So that's what I think.
Thanks, brother. Tajagbe. You think, brother?
I mean, we discussed this. 2 days ago that he should be made a champion of recess. Well, you know what? There's some stories that are going around. He's not really in the front lines, which I knew he wasn't going to be in the front lines. The guy's a millionaire. First of all, millionaires don't go in the front lines. It's either he's being protected by a whole bunch of bodyguards, or he's at home protecting his own family. I just don't believe a millionaire would really, really go out there in the trenches and, say, let me take up arms. It don't make sense. An active boxer at that, So the likely chance of him getting hurt is 100% high. So I really don't believe that, this guy, man. Hold on for me.
All right, brother.
Yeah, this guy's been so disrespectful.
What
He's blasting his radio. I can't even talk. Like, turn your shit down, man. So, so like I said, I'm sorry. I want to tell him, turn your shit down, man.
Anyway,
But
continue, bro. Just do it quick. Don't worry.
yeah, so a millionaire. I think personally, it doesn't really make sense. The likely chance of him getting injured and permanently being out is there. So I think he's probably at home, protecting his family, or if the situation arises, he then have to take matters into his own hands. But this is the opportunity for AJ. If AJ doesn't take the opportunity, bro, fight, learn as much as you can about your opponent. Perfect time to change your style up. Almost it's gonna be a full year round where you won't even fight this guy, won't even see this guy. If you don't know what you want to do at this point in your career and how you want your style to be, bro, you set yourself for failure. Nobody else. Your whole team set you up for failure. You set yourself up for failure. So this is the perfect time. AJ should be taking advantage of the opportunity. No questions, no mistakes, no stones unturned. This is the opportunity right here. As Usyk is in Ukraine, fights is on doubt. Maybe it's best for AJ to take the opportunity and go for a warm-up fight or fight maybe one in the top 10. He has the ability to really take these guys out anyways. It all depends on him. It all depends on his coaches. This is the opportunity. It's funny because that coach Jamel Charlo, what's his name, Ronnie Shields, was like, it would be better for him to take a year off. This is the perfect opportunity. The man upstairs, God is giving you the perfect opportunity to do this. It'd be stupid not to. But that's where I'm gonna end. I got nothing else.
Thanks, but I appreciate it. Even Eddie Hearn came out yesterday to say that Anthony Joshua could have an interim fight before the Usyk rematch, or it may just be delayed. It may not be delayed. Like, you mean we have to wait for Usyk? Usyk is the only fight Joshua wants, but is now defending Ukraine from Putin's invasion by Russia. I know that. The fight cannot be delayed. It shouldn't be delayed. Either strip Usyk. I think they should strip Usyk, make him a champion. We cannot wait for Ukraine to get shit together before Boston move on. There are other countries that I didn't see this shit happen when Syria was being bombarded. In fact, by NATO, Iraq, Libya, all those places, lots of in fact, the Palestinian situation as well. I didn't see people, the worst take this, bro. Made them strip Usyk. This is why we have to move these things from. I think the Western world, there are things we have to remove from their hands, because they always use word for it, but they control a lot of things, including that useless FIFA president Infantino removing Russia from the from football federation. Listen, bro, don't mix football with politics. Don't be one-sided, bro. And I don't know why he just took that decision, because normally the governing bodies, okay, like they say, the African president, football president, has to also have a take on it. The countries can vote for it, whether to remove Russia or not, but they didn't do that. The guy just suspended Russia like that. I don't think it's nice. The Russians has nothing to do with what's going on. The government. It's just like blaming removing America from all activities, because we all know America as a suppressive nation. Anyway, I think it's wrong, very wrong, right here. We cannot wait. Suspend? No, we don't want it, bro. No delay. Let us suspend him. Let him remove, strip him, and make him champion. So anytime he wants to fight, he can get his belts back. He will have the chance to get his belts back, to get the belts back. Let's go, bro. Yeah, Diwali.
Yeah, the champion in recess thing, I don't think it's applicable across all sanctioning bodies. I know the WBC does it. They did it for Vitaly Klitschko back in the days. He was the champion in recess when he retired. I can't remember what the situation was. I believe that was when Bermain Steve Byrne fought for the vacant title with Chris Arreola. So I don't think the champion in recess thing applies to the IBF and the WBA or the WBO. But in a perfect world, that's what I would have expected these sanctioning bodies to do. Make Usyk the champion in recess, if possible, so that whenever he comes out of the Ukrainian situation, if he does come out, then he gets a direct shot at the title. Because, like, we all can agree, the entire world should not be made to wait because of the situation between Russia and Ukraine. But at the same time, if we are being realistic, we need to realize that the situation between Russia and Ukraine, whether you like it or not, whether you're a critic of the Western world or you're a critic of Russia, it doesn't matter. It might end up in your doorstep regardless where you are on this planet, because you're talking about superpowers that have atomic bombs and nuclear bombs. If they start dropping those bombs, it doesn't matter if you're in Nigeria, if you're in Fiji, if you're in Luxembourg, you're going to be touched. Everybody is going to feel it. So we don't need to start pretending like, nah, we can't be waiting for Russia and Ukraine. Bro, if it escalates beyond where we all want it to, then it's going to affect everybody. So yeah, most importantly, I pray for Usyk's safety while he's out there in Ukraine. Me personally, I am not on the Russian side in this conflict.
I will tell you right now. I don't care, bro, about Ukraine war. I don't care about it, bro. Bro, first of all, people that look like me, they have been kicked. The alcoholism there is crazy. Secondly, Russia is basically just. I told you to be balanced. Go watch the documentary. I'm gonna send you a link to watch it. Okay, watch the documentary of Donbass region. The war has been going on since 2014, bro. And the Donbass region is an ethnic Russian-speaking region, and those people are maltreated, like literally abandoned by the government. The government Ukraine are fighting them. You know, so we have to look at the root cause. Russia is basically just, looking out for their people. Putin has been patient for a long, long time. You don't see that. You don't see people report about the Donbass region, the atrocities committed by the Ukrainian government regime. You don't see it on TV. Nobody talks about it, and there's literally war there. There's been a war there before we even knew about the one going on right now. So what I'm saying is that I'm not taking sides, and I don't think the war should stop, because the war did not stop when Iraq was bombarded, when Afghanistan was invaded, when Syria was bombarded, Libya was bombarded. Bro, why did not stop that? Is it because that we are not blue? We don't have blonde hair and blue eyes like that Ukrainian?
Let me ask you a question, Raymond. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you like Nigeria?
Why not? Why do you say so?
So you like Nigeria, right?
Yeah. Why not?
Do you see the way Nigerians are treated currently by the leaders?
But we're not talking about that right now.
Because you're the one taking the conversation that direction. So I need to clarify something.
What has Nigerian leaders got to do with this?
Now, let me tell you what Nigerian leaders are doing.
Yeah.
The president's wife went to celebrate our birthday in Dubai with 36 state governors' wives. The president is in London, England, on medical treatment. So what Nigerians are currently suffering: fuel scarcity, lack of electricity, terrorists killing them all over the place. Do you still like Nigeria after that dynamic that I explained?
Terrorists has not killed my family. First of all, I think you should be specific when you say terrorists killing them. My family are in Nigeria right now. They are not suffering for terrorism.
Terrorists haven't killed everybody in the country. Obviously.
So why are you saying terrorists?
Even in Iraq and Afghanistan, terrorists haven't killed everybody in those countries.
My brother,
so why would it be that way in Nigeria?
America bombarded Iraq. What are you saying?
Let me tell you why I brought this up. Because you seem to be upset. You seem to be upset at the racism in Ukraine. That's what your focus is, bro. I'm trying to let you know that you are painting a double standard. Because the same racism that you are upset about that happens in Ukraine against Africans is happening in Nigeria. Nigerian leaders are treating Nigerians like slaves. but you're still not upset with Nigeria, but you're upset to Ukraine. That is double standard. That's what I'm saying.
My brother, I'm not treating Nigeria is not treating Nigerians as slave. Nigerians that are just greedy. That's all. They're just greedy. They're just egocentric. I was not treated as slave in Nigeria. My family are not treated as slave in Nigeria. What are you saying, bro? They are just because we have corrupt leaders. Do you even know how corrupt Ukraine is? Do you know Ukraine is more corrupt than Nigeria? Do you know that?
Okay. The most important thing here for me, bro. Let's not elongate this argument too much.
Why are you making excuse saying that racist, bro? Do you know what racism is? Do you know how it feels to be stigmatized just because of the color of your skin? Bro, why are you making an excuse? Oh, this doesn't America?
Listen, bro.
Doesn't America have his own? Doesn't America have his own problems? In fact, what about should I mention Chicago? How people of color they are being butchered? Should we talk about the police brutality in America or what? Like, bro, no, there is no excuse for racism. You know, you can bring out
but there is excuse. But there is excuse to enslave your citizens, right? There is no excuse for racism, but there is excuse to enslave your citizens as politicians in Nigeria.
Nobody is enslaving anybody in Nigeria. Nobody.
Because that's what you're doing, bro. You're giving them an excuse.
My family is not enslaved. Okay, my family are not enslaved. They are not in chains.
The bottom line here is the world does not have to wait for Russia and Ukraine.
So just because
Russia and Ukraine situation, if it escalates, the world will have to wait because the world won't have a choice when atomic bombs and nuclear bombs start dropping.
My brother, there will be no nuclear. There will be no
belt for Usyk.
My brother, there will be no nuclear bombs. First of all, there will be no nuclear war. Ukraine is too.
How are you sure about that?
Ukraine is too small for Russia to. Ukraine is too small for Russia. What are you saying?
I don't. My guy. Oh my God. You're talking like you're in the mind of Putin. Bro, you're talking like you're in the mind of these NATO leaders.
I'm just
telling you. You're not in their mind. You don't know how they're thinking, man.
I'm not in their mind.
You're also fed propaganda from the media. That's what you're fed. Bro, and you can't just come out and say there can't be any nuclear weapons. How do you know there can't be any nuclear weapons?
My brother, they will not. What I'm saying that we cannot
give us the guarantee. How do you know nuclear weapons will not be used in this war?
We cannot wait for Ukraine. Okay, let them settle this issue diplomatically. That's why Russia abstained, India abstained. They know the origin of if you do research on the Donbass region, you will know the origin of this problem. This can be discussed within themselves diplomatically. Russia does not.
Because Ukraine is bringing the Russians in the Donbass region, it's enough reason for Russia to drop bombs on kindergartens in Kiev. That's what you're saying.
Bro, let me tell you one thing. There is no justification for people to drop bomb or anywhere. However, let me also tell you this right now.
I'm not here to convince you to change your mind about anything. You can have your opinion. That's cool, no problem. But all I'm saying is, if the war escalates and nuclear weapons are used, it's going to affect you. No matter how much you try to not give a damn about me. I don't care about the Russia-Ukraine situation because in my hometown in Ogun State, we have 10,000 refugees in Benin Republic. So I don't really care about Russia and Ukraine because I have a lot of stuff on my own plate already. So with that being said, I can only hope for the best. I hope the war de-escalates as soon as possible. If the sanctioning bodies are going to hold on to the belt until Usyk is ready, so be it. If they are not, so be it.
My brother, what I'm saying is that Usyk should be stripped. Usyk should be stripped. He can be made a champion in recess. We cannot wait for Ukraine, bro. It's just simple. Like you said, oh, this can be bro. You said, do I support Russia dropping bombs on kindergarten? Of course not. I don't support people dropping bombs or anybody. They are human beings. However, when you also look at the Donbass region, bro, literally the Ukrainian military literally invaded a school in Donbass region. They killed many children there as well. You don't hear about it. This is why I say go do your research as well. I used to buy into this Western propaganda, bro. Do your research. I'm not choosing side. I'm saying both
Bro,
people.
I need you to do your research on the Edo State indigents that are treated like slaves by the government. That's the research I need you to do, bro.
My brother, nobody is treated like slaves in Edo State. Stop capping. My family are there. What are you saying? Nobody is treated like slaves. Edo people have never been slaves in the history of Nigeria. Never. So what are you saying? So nobody is treated like slaves in Edo State. My family are there, and just because people are just posting rubbish online, you have to talk to people that are there. I talk to my family every day, so there's nothing like slaves or anybody like taking advantage of anybody. There are of course security issues, which is everywhere in Nigeria, but nobody is treated like slaves.
Okay,
So that's how it is. So let's go to the way.
Let's move on.
I had to say my mind because facts are there are facts there. People are there. Of course, my family are there. So what are you saying? That's where I'm from. Anyway, my brother, are you coming? Kedechuku, have you given your take about this?
No, what were we talking about? We're talking about.
I said Usyk should be stripped and made a champion recess.
I don't think that.
We cannot wait for Ukraine.
Yeah, the thing is that no matter what, Raymond, when you try and strip a person after an accomplishment, I don't believe that we should wait. Let's just get that straight. I don't believe that we should wait. But at the same time, one thing I also think is that you have to show somebody respect. You have to show Usyk respect. None of us on this panel, me, I was picking AJ to beat him in 7. I think probably only maybe Adewale gave Usyk a chance. And he did almost the impossible and beat the unified heavyweight champion. At least he deserves some respect. And he's not fighting for his own, he's not fighting because he was summoned to it, but because it's an honorable thing. So he needs some respect and some honor. In that fact, with all these facts, I'll just think that the proper thing for him is just to be made a champion in, like Adewale said, make a champion in respect. Raymond, you're somebody that believes in honor. And you have to say, if they strip him totally, it's quite a dishonorable thing. So I just think that the honorable thing is make him a champion in recess. If they come out of war, and hopefully he's still here with us, he'll have the first option to challenge.
It's so simple. A champion in recess is good. When you are done fighting for your country, you can have a chance to fight for the title. Anybody that has it, it's simple. Nobody will dispute that. Fight the champion then. Finish. Get the best back if you can. It's just simple. So we cannot just listen. The thing is that if we know the timeline, okay, we don't know how long this fight will last. Okay, this war will last. If we know the timeline of the war, we can say, okay, let's wait. Let's say 6 months or so. We can be waiting for 2 years, and this thing will still be going on. There is a complicated issue, but this thing, the war right here that is going on in Ukraine, can be solved easily if NATO agree to the terms. They don't want Russia don't want NATO in their border. They don't want them to expand. They signed a deal. America broke the deal. What are you saying? So, bro, I don't support any of this. After all, these people, none of them care about me. None of them care about my people, my kind, bro. People are treated like shit there. Do you think it was nice to see people like me being, pushed out and beaten? Like, there's one guy that I saw a video. A black guy was beaten by a Ukrainian police officer because he refused to get on the train. He stood his ground and said, "I'm not getting out. I mean, I'm a human being." They beat this guy. They broke his leg. Bro, I saw the videos. I was terrified. I was like, wow, can human being do something like that? I mean, you are escaping war. How would you do something like this? Just because he's black? No, man, I'm not just defending human rights right here. I don't care about what's going on in Ukraine whatsoever. I care about what's going on with my people there. That's it. That's it. Let's guys. Now let's get to the last one before we Vamur right here. So Tyson Fury versus Whyte. April 23rd is a big day for boxing, and over 85,000 tickets have been sold, according to Frank Warren. And a lot of people couldn't buy the ticket. You know, they said some of them waited for 1 hour plus, and only for them to be reminded where the ticket has been sold out. So I think the ticket, I don't think it's completely sold out. People, let's say 80,000 people bought it just to resell it, resell it for on secondary market. In other words, increase the price. What do you guys make of it? Jagbe. Kinechuku, sorry.
I was just laughing. I was laughing because it's the press conference was dramatic enough with the no show of Dillian Whyte and all the accusations and counter accusations, and I just got off watching Seconds Out and IFL TV, and then talking to some of my guys in the serious boxing fans. Some of my guys are serious boxing fans in the UK, and I was just laughing because I remember the touts have taken over, bought most of the tickets up at £55 a pop, if I'm not mistaken, and then they are selling it at ridiculously high value. And it's ironic because Frank Warren had been accusing Eddie Hearn of this like how many years ago? Like, I think they even brought an investigation. That's when they had that deal with StubHub. Now it's come back to bite him in the face. But the truth of the matter is that most of the real genuine boxing fans will not get to see the match, the boxing match, because it's just become a fiasco, but they've still sold out on their quota, and they are going to increase the capacity to 100,000. They put in a bid into the local council, as Frank Warren has said, but it's just a shame that people won't get to see.
Let me ask you this right now. What happens if, like, the people that are trying to sell it on the secondary market, and if people don't buy it, like,
they're going to buy it
because it's easy to say, let's buy 80,000 tickets now and resell it, okay, for more money, okay, for a higher price.
Yeah.
What if it backfires? Because I'm still not sure Fury is. Listen, I'm still not sure Fury is a ticket seller. Okay, I'm still not sure. In fact, he posted something on his Twitter. I think 22 hours ago, and the post isn't even up to 2,000 likes here. Him talking about being a rock star and selling tickets and stuff like. Bro, I don't know, bro. Like,
let me tell you,
where's the promotion?
There are two dynamics that are working for Tyson Fury, not of his own volition. One, the British public are eager for a big fight. You saw how that Khan Brook did in terms of the crowd that came. You saw that how fast it sold.
Yeah, but Khan is a bigger name.
Yeah, but check out the second fight. The British public were waiting for AJ and Usyk. It's not coming again. When is the next big British fight coming? Think about it. That when is the next big British fight coming? Is it Richard Riapo versus Boatsi? No big British fight is coming again till the summer or after the summer. The next fight is Zach Parker versus Tajabe's guy, Dimitros Andrade. That's the next big fight And it's going to be held in Derby County Grounds. That's the next big British fight. There's no other British fight again. And it's basically like a glamour fight now. So think about it. The science is working for Tyson Fury. I am not his biggest fan at all, but the science is working for him. Usyk will not fight till after summer, and then there's no other big British fight. Nothing else again is coming to England. Again. This is the final bus stop before the summer. Everybody wants a piece of it. Unfortunately. That's the truth. So it's working for him.
I think you're right, though. I have to say. Tunde, yeah, coming quick.
All right.
Now, what I see, I mean, if we say Usyk is, they're gonna keep his belt. And
we are talking about Tyson Fury now, bro.
Oh, wait. I just want to put in something. If they say they're gonna keep it, and Joshua is there, and then he decides to say, let him fight Wilder.
Oh, Wilder, yeah, man, that would be nice.
You understand? We don't know what's going to happen, but
it will supersede Tyson's fight. I'm telling you, because those are big fights. Joshua says, "Okay, let me face in the interim. Let me face Wilder." Do you think people are going to go to Tyson Fury's one or to Joshua one? That's what we should consider also. We don't know yet. And maybe in another 3 weeks, 1 month time, Usyk can say, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
So it's still jingling. But I know that if there's nothing like that, it's not only Tyson Fury that belt is selling. Many people also want Dillian Whyte to come up. Because he's good also. They want him to come up. So it won't be only Tyson Fury is the only one selling the ticket. Dillian Whyte also is selling tickets. I bet you.
Yeah, bro, you're right.
So that's what I think.
Adewale, coming quick on this subject right here.
That's what I've got to say.
So Fury, Dillian Whyte, the ticket sales, the reports coming out that. Yeah, Tune, we can hear you, bro.
The guy is finished. Yeah, I think he's done. You can continue, bro.
Hello?
Tunde,
Hello?
just continue like Tunde on the years again. I don't know what you have.
yeah, so that's it. That's what I've got to say.
Okay. Adewale, continue.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna say that even though people are reselling the tickets, from my layman understanding, I believe that the profit that was calculated that would have been made from selling those tickets is already made, because if the organizers of the events have budgeted 100,000 tickets to be sold, and those 100,000 tickets are already sold, and maybe 50,000 got sold to resellers that would end up selling them 4 times the original price. Regardless of that situation, the organizers have already made their budgeted revenue from the event. So it doesn't even matter. If the tickets get sold, if the arena gets filled up or not, they've made their money from the projected gate. So with that being said, Tyson Fury, BT Sports, Frank Warren, Bob Arum, they are still the winners in this situation. That's all I have to say.
Thanks, brother. I do appreciate your take on this. Guys, you heard it from brother Adewale, Kenechukwu, and Tunde. Stay tuned for more exclusive bangers. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow to talk about it, because talk about other subject for sure. Yeah, bro. Now for me to Vamud right here. Alpha, you want something today?
You said what?
I said, do you have anything to add to it?
No. What everybody has said, I'm with them.
Okay, brother. God
They
bless
said
you.
very well.
So,
They said very well. I mean, for
Okay.
everything.
Oh, thanks, brother. Big ups to my brothers, Dewale, Kenechuku, and Tunde. I think Ty left or so. I don't know. Anyway, I think he did because of the noise. Anyway, God bless you all, guys.